Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching this from. My name is clivelupaxe. Today, on the 11th of August 2020, I've visited Migingo Island. I've been here for a couple of days, and this is my last day here, so I decided to come up on this top of this hill just to show you the island itself. The island is that small area you can see with very many buildings, very many small buildings. Most of them are made of mabati, iron sheets, and you can see from that far end, the other hill is actually called Mount Tanzania, Mlima Tanzania in the how the locals call it. Is basically an abandoned hill over there. It's in Tanzanian waters. So as you can see from this aerial view, there are so many boats which have been parked, they've been docked there because there's no fish currently in the Lake Victoria. So most of the owners of these boats have just left them to stay like that for some time until the fish come back. This morning I just arrived from the Lake Victoria. I actually slept in there while I was fishing with a couple of my other friends, and we could only manage six fish. That is just about 15 kilograms in comparison to the peak when people can collect up to 300 kgs, 400 kgs, and even 700 kgs. So as you can see, there's a massive drop in the fish currently in Lake Victoria, and I was speaking to some of the locals. They're in need of a lot of help, especially in matters of life jackets. They don't have life jackets. As you can see, the lake is very violent. The waters are very, the waters are gushing, and in fact when you're in the waters you can realize that the turbulence is not smooth in there. So these people, almost 100%, do not have life jackets, and you can imagine every day people make trips from here to Miuru. Miuru is in Migori County. People make trips to Remba. Remba is an island on Kenyan waters. People make trips to Uganda, to Tanzania, to Kenya on this other side of Nyandiwa, to Sori. They make trips to all these places, including Sota, including Busuru. All these are islands in Tanzanian waters. So I'm talking about a lot of help in terms of even the garbage collection. I realize garbage collection is a big issue in this area. Most of the garbage is thrown into the water. You can imagine the same water is the one that is drunk. The same water is used for washing utensils. The same water is used for bathing. The same water is used for washing all kinds of things, and the same water is drunk at the same time. And the same water is the water that we get fish from. So they're in need of drainage facilities. Even you can imagine the what's it called? The washrooms, all the toilets and the bathroom, everything goes into the water. So you can imagine the amount of just dirt that is inside in the water. So my boat is almost leaving. Actually, this place, if you miss your boat, you might have to wait until the next day. So I'll have to cut my video short. But as you can see, this is a very populated area. I can assure you, in that small island, there are close to 500 households. There are close to 500 people at any one instance. Whether there's fish or not, I can assure you the number of people in this island are so many, and they get much more when the fish are now in plenty. And all those sailors from Tanzania, from Uganda, they come back because this is a central location. It's very ideal for for business. There's so many shops in there, there are restaurants. There's all kinds of business in this island. So I've been here for a while, and I'm looking forward to bring some level of help in whichever small way I can manage. I've spoken to the locals, and they assure me that there are many people who have come here. There are many people who have come to do research, come to do business, come to do internship and attachment, but they promise so many things, but they don't deliver. So I'm planning to come back. I've gotten contacts with so many of these individuals who are going to be instrumental in my journey with this island. Remember, my main reason for coming to this island was my ambitions, in line with my ambitions in 2037 to contest for the United Nations Secretary General position on behalf of Kenya. And when I reached here, I was surprised. I spoke to the security agencies. This place is very peaceful, extremely peaceful. The residents interact very peacefully. There are no quarrels. There are no fights. There's no nothing. So all of these things that are happening in the media and print and digital media is all propaganda. This could be nations fighting up from the top, but here on the ground, things are very different. So I can assure you that this is a very peaceful island. I've had a good time. I was accommodated by one Juma Mbaya, who's also the head of the beach management unit. He's a very good guy. He does also business in this area. And I've had a really good time. I've spoken to security agencies from both Kenya and Uganda, and I've had a really good time. This is a place I would actually advise anyone who's looking just for some time to relax their minds, some time to explore the surrounding. People who are able to take some risk, they can go into the lake and fish like I did. And I can assure you, life here is, business is booming. Life is good. People are doing business. The meals are nice. I ate Ugandan food. I've made Ugandan friends. I've made Tanzanian friends like Mama Mary, who's at the shop there. She even gave me the jacket that I used to go to the waters last night. I mean, all these people are extremely friendly. So yeah, this has been my time, and I really look forward to coming back. Remember, we are chasing this dream of 2037. This is the time when Africa will be given an opportunity to contest for the United Nations Secretary General position, and I'm running for that seat on behalf of my country, Kenya. And I believe this journey that I began today, this journey that I began a few days ago by coming to Migingo on a peacekeeping mission, on a fact-finding mission, is going to lead me all the way to the office in Geneva. So goodbye for now. I love you all. I love you, everybody who's been supporting me. For those who have not been able to get me on phone call and on SMS and on the internet, is a bit low here as well. Safaricom, Telcom, all these providers should come and boost their connectivity in this island as well. It will really help lives, to really help connectivity. People can still go on with their online meetings even when they're still here. So this has been great. I really believe this island can be improved in many ways. As you can see, these days there are so many constructions that are done on top of water. All these places like surrounding that island is all stone. You can imagine this where I'm standing right now is actually they call it Mlima Kenya. This is on Kenyan waters. So just across the water, just when you pass the Migingo Island itself, just a few meters, you're actually in Ugandan waters. And I can assure you, all these places, actually I have so much to say. I think I'll cut this very short. If anybody is interested in knowing a lot of information about Migingo Island, they can contact me on +254 729 209 419. That's my Kenyan number. Or email me on clivelupaxe@gmail.com, which is CLIVELUPAXE@gmail.com. I'll be glad to respond to your queries. If anyone wants to donate anything to this island, or wants to come here to do research, wants to come here to bring humanitarian aid, wants to come here to bring testing for different diseases, or to provide medical facilities, you're welcome. You can contact me. I'll contact the locals. They'll facilitate that kind of installation. Thank you very much. I really love this time that I've spent in this island, and I think it's been a beautiful time for me, and I'm really looking forward to do more peacekeeping missions, more foreign travels to places that have been affected by violence in the past, or community wrangles, and I'll be glad to offer my help. Goodbye for now. I love you all.